Today on RUTV, we hear from our principal, Mr. Brady, who welcomes us back into the school year.
Then, we spotlight a pressing issue for our student drivers.
So don't look away, because it all starts right now on RUTV.
Good morning, Seahawks. Today is Friday, September 1st. I'm Ty Eberhardt.
And I'm Addison Miller.
RUTV wants to welcome you all back to the 2023-2024 school year. Hopefully your summer was restful and stress-free.
For some seniors, though, coming back to school means the stress quickly returned, as finding a parking spot close to campus has proved to be quite the struggle. Let's go to Kendall Keenan to learn more.
Each year, as summer break comes to a close, RUH students are busy getting prepped for back to school. And while some Seahawks finally start working on those AP assignments they had been putting off all summer, the upperclassmen are stressing about where they're supposed to park in order to get to class on time. Receiving a designated parking spot in our RUHS parking lottery can mean the difference between circling the school a dozen times or simply coasting right in before the bell. RUTV spoke to some of our Seahawk drivers to hear their thoughts on the parking situation here at school.
I've been driving for 6 months. I got my license in January. Over the summer I was waitlisted and I was originally sharing a spot with my friend, but it's not convenient for my class at all. So I just started going on the street.
Have I ever had an issue with my parking spot? Not yet, but I have heard some friends who've had people park in their spots. My sister's always open to use my spot. And I offered to trade with a couple of my friends, but they said no.
No, sadly I wasn't able to get a parking spot. I still drive to school, but it does take me about 20 minutes to get here since I don't live in South Redondo. Sometimes the traffic is insane driving, and I had to come early just to even find a good spot.
Usually takes me like 10-15 minutes to get to school. I live in Hermosa. So on days when we start at 8:30, I now leave at like 8 o'clock, and I usually get there about 20 minutes early, but that's just because in the first couple days, I haven't perfected the timing yet, and getting up the hill from PCH, there's this super long line of cars. There was a lot of parents who would just stop in the road, let their kid out, and it would cause more backlog. So I had to adjust. So it's either I'm really early or almost late.
Time is of the essence for our Seahawk drivers, and many students who did not receive a parking space are looking for a quick but not so painless solution.
When I first got on the wait list in the summer, I was looking for people that could sell their spots to me, and then once the prices got way too expensive, I simply stopped.
At first I was looking for someone to sell their spot to me, but it's just really hard to buy something for that much money.
For the students who aren't interested in hurting their wallet, there is still some hope that in the second drawing, which is expected to take place in the next coming weeks, will grant them one of the few remaining parking spaces.
The most frustrating part is I have to walk really far. Since I have a zero period, the only gate that's open is the main gate, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal if there wasn't street sweeping on Thursdays and Fridays. It's really annoying.
The most frustrating part, I think, is definitely just trying to find a spot closest to the school. I mean, sometimes I've had to park about 2-3 blocks away, and whenever I have injuries, it makes it harder because now I have to walk a longer distance just to get to my car. And then I see all these people in the parking lot just parking in their spots, and I'm like, it sucks. It does. It sucks.
For RUTV, I'm Kendall Keenan.
The start to the school year certainly has its highs and lows, and our Seahawk athletes are especially familiar with this feeling. With that said, let's bring it over to Isla and Mac with sports.
Welcome back to RUTV Sports for the 2023-2024 school year. I'm Ella Rogers.
And I'm Mackenzie Baird. Redondo had a commanding start to our fall sports season with all of our teams taking home the win.
Boys water polo played their first home game against Arcadia, winning in dominant fashion 10-3. Come out and support our Seahawks as they compete at home against Long Beach Poly next Tuesday at 3:30.
Girls volleyball is also off to a great start for their upcoming season with a record of 6-1. This Tuesday, our girls played Marymount, winning in 5 sets with a score of 3-2 in a reverse sweep. Juniors Jamie Dinas and Bella Jones clutched up in the 4th and 5th set with countless great blocks, keeping the Monarchs' scoring opportunities slim to none. They play Santa Monica on Thursday, September 12th, so make sure to show up and support our Seahawks in the flock. Also, a special congratulations to senior Ella Zimmerman for being awarded the Daily Breeze Athlete of the Week.
This past Tuesday, girls tennis crushed Bishop with each and every player winning their match and ending with a win of 17-1. Good job, girls.
Last Friday, our Seahawks dominated Long Beach Wilson in our season opener. Senior Roman Broughton had a great game, rushing 117 yards with 2 touchdowns. Senior Nate Stuyvesant, juniors Nico London and Cadence Turner, as well as sophomore Lincoln Esparza, also had outstanding games, making it possible for our Seahawks to limit the Bruins just 55 yards and forcing 4 turnovers in a 35-0 win.
To end off this sports segment, Mac and I decided to ask our captains a couple of questions for the upcoming season. What are some of your goals for this season?
You know, obviously our goals for this season are win. We don't come out here to lose games, but I think we just need to play as a team, play for each other, and give 100% on every rep.
I want to beat Costa. We haven't beat them since 2016, so that's a big goal of ours.
For cross country, I'd like to break the school record. It's 14:38 for 3 miles. I've been working really hard this summer.
And what are some of your pregame rituals?
We all just go into the girls' locker room. We play super hype music. We all just dance and hype everyone up.
What are some good attributes that you find in a captain?
I would definitely say sportsmanship and to be confident in your own self before you lead a team, because if you're not comfortable with your own behavior, then you're not going to be able to help a team with it also.
I think leadership, having good experience on the team, and probably organization.
What is your favorite part of being on the girls' volleyball team?
Our culture, we all just really get along, and the camaraderie with the team, and also just playing in front of a bunch of fans in the flock, so it's really cool.
And what are you most looking forward to this upcoming season?
I would say we got a lot of new freshmen this season, so I'm really looking forward to getting to know them, and I think overall building team camaraderie and getting to know the girls on the team a little bit more.
What else have you done to prepare for the upcoming season?
We've been working out a lot with Aaron Osmus. He's been doing a great job with us in the weight room, so that's been fun, and it's been definitely helping us out for this season. And we've also been practicing just about every day. We've had a couple of 7-on-7 and scrimmages to get us prepared for the season, so hopefully we're ready when it comes Friday.
Our boys play their first away game tonight against Torrance, so make sure to show up and dress out in tonight's theme, camo.
Thanks for tuning in to RUTV Sports for this week.
See you next time, and
go Seahawks!
Congratulations to our athletes, and what a start to the year. Now, Seahawks, let's switch gears and head on over to Luca Richardson with current events.
Thanks, Addison. Welcome to the very first current events segment this school year, where we bring you current, worldwide, and local news. For the 4th time this year, former President Donald Trump has surrendered, this time for a case concerned with his alleged role in the attempt to overturn the 2020 election. His mugshot was released to the public on August 25th after being taken in an Atlanta jail. This event marks the first time in American history that a former president has ever been placed under arrest. The investigation began when a phone call from January 2, 2021 was released containing a conversation between former President Donald Trump and Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger, in which former President Trump asked him to, quote, find 11,780 votes, just enough for Trump to overtake President Biden in the state of Georgia. In local news, close to 1,000 teens caused brawls to break out at the Del Amo Mall last Sunday. Police officers from Torrance, Gardena, El Segundo, Manhattan Beach, and Los Angeles were called to assist with the situation. One witness told officers that at least one gunshot was fired. Another victim was stabbed an hour later and taken to the hospital. According to authorities, only one person was arrested. More lightheartedly, California's El Segundo Little League baseball team won the Little League World Series last Sunday in a game against Pabao Little League representing Curacao. El Segundo won the title with a walk-off home run by Louis Lapp after a toe-to-toe game up to the 6th inning. This has been Current Events. I'm Luca Richardson. Thanks for the update, Luca. Now it's time to turn things over to our proud principal, Mr. Brady, for the very first Brady Break of the year.
Hello, Anthony Bridi, proud Redondo Union High School principal. For our first Brady Break of the year, I want to say welcome back, Seahawks, and welcome our new freshman students here to our campus. If you haven't seen my past video with our assistant principals expressing not only our huge welcome back to campus, but also listing the expectations. It doesn't get old for me. So please take care of yourself, take care of each other, take care of our beautiful campus, and for you seniors, start thinking about taking care of our community and giving back. And then last, of course, take ownership. And I'm gonna move a little bit, I'm gonna expand on the ownership piece, is that we are all Seahawks here and we're all residents here in Redondo. And whatever happens within our community, we have to take ownership of our responsibility and our decision making. So when we do come onto school, our school grounds, our focus is going to be on learning, and it's going to be on having fun, and it's going to be building our positive campus culture here at Redondo. So with that being said, fighting is not going to be tolerated. Harassment of any type is not going to be tolerated here on campus. And I just want you to know that there are definite ways that we can work together, you can work together, to find solutions to challenging social issues or just challenging issues that are professional, that are respectful, and in which we all can learn from and move forward with and be respected later on. So again, please take ownership of your decisions when you're here at Redondo, but within our community, because really it's your true character that will shine moving forward after these decisions are made. So with that being said, I know this is going to be filmed on a Friday, or you're going to see this on a Friday. So go Seahawks. We have a lot of exciting fall sports that are here. I want you to have fun with these events. I want you to be able to participate. And if you are an athlete or you are in these productions, always put your best foot forward. Represent Redondo to the best of your ability. Go Seahawks.
Thanks, Mr. Brady. It's always great to hear from you about what's going on around campus. Speaking of, seniors, there's still time to purchase your senior sticker for access and discounts to all of the senior events for the class of 2024. Be sure to swing by the ASB Finance office and pick one up for just $50.
$50, wow. Seahawks, get ready for auditions and interviews for our winter main stage play, Lost Girl, as well as auditions for our comedy sports improv team. There will be an informational meeting at 3:45 on Wednesday, September 6th in the auditorium. We hope to see you there.
Also, if you're a musician or want to learn a new instrument alongside an orchestra, join the new string orchestra program at Redondo. Email ierkskin@rbusc.org for more details.
Also, the CSF Honor Roll registration window will be open now through Wednesday, September 13th. Students in grades 10 through 12 who qualify and want to join should fill out an application and bring it, along with their June report card, to be stamped in room 706 during lunch. Students will then go to the ASB Finance office with $5 to complete their registration.
Interested in joining ASB this year? ASB is looking for 1 to 2 more people of any grade to join the class. To apply, check your school email for the link to the Google form.
Finally, our very own RUTV is looking for fresh ideas to showcase on the broadcast this year. So if you have a school-appropriate story suggestion, scan this QR code and leave us your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you.
Well, Seahawks, that's all for this week's broadcast. I'm Addison Miller.
And I'm Ty Eberhardt. Have a great weekend, and remember to keep on soaring, Seahawks!
All we need is candlelight, you and me, and a bottle of wine, and I'll hold you tonight. Well, we know I'm going away, and how I wish it were so. So take this wine and drink with me. Let's delay our misery.